Hey guys, what's up? My name is Anthony, and welcome to another edition of B&A Sports Talk, episode 413. Now I'm going to preview what's about to kind of go on. So today, I'm uploading 2 videos. Tomorrow, we'll have a little bit of a fun video, maybe? I don't know. And then I'm going to be doing my Zizo Jalari film, and I'm also planning on doing a Ronnie Perkins film review. So, yeah, that's kind of where we're going. But before we get into today's episode, once again, let's check on how I did on my NCAA bracket, Final Four. And I got the Zags right. That's pretty much it. Illinois, I had a feeling that they wouldn't go far. I just kind of was like in it to win it. I was this close to picking Houston, but I decided to go Illinois. And then Alabama, obviously bad game against Michigan. Nobody saw that UCLA thing. And then who was the other one? Baylor. I had Arkansas. So that was kind of close. But yeah, let's get into today's video. Actually, no, one more update. I promise this is it. I'm going to be doing my MLB season prediction, but it's going to be exclusively on B&A Sports Instagram. I'm not sure how many people are going to watch it, like it. I just want to throw those out there. I'm going to be doing MVPs, Cy Youngs, and standing predictions, and even playoff predictions for this year. So definitely check it out there. But now all these announcements are out of the way. All they're done with. The laundry is gone. Let's discuss about John Mara's comments and about how we could have influenced this team. Now, my opinions about John Mara saying a no playoff mandate, it is the second year. I've heard people say, it's the second year of the coach. You shouldn't really have that many expectations. No, this is going 4 or 5 years into the rebuild. We went all in. I think Mara went to Gettleman and was like, okay, let's speed this up a little bit. Gettleman was feeling a little bit of the pressure. As much as you don't want to make all these moves and make some risky moves, we did overpay for Dory and Kenny Golladay, which is sometimes what you have to do. We went all these years with, I guess you could say with Nate Solder, we didn't overpay for him. Golden Tate, people hate that contract. I thought it was a decent contract. But pay good players good money. And we usually, a lot of people have noticed that it is true, we didn't really go after injured players because we wanted safe players. This year, we decided to go all in. Kenny Golladay and Adoree Jackson have had injury history. Adoree Jackson a little bit more, but still he has that injury history with the hip. And I think a little bit before that. But you have to take some risks in order to get the biscuit. We built a solid foundation for the team, which is something I'll discuss in my video later today. I've already recorded that. But you eventually have to take a risk. John Mara, he wants to win. And I think he meddles a little bit too much for my liking as far as the Eli Manning stuff. And it kind of hurt us, to be totally honest with you. We could have went after a Patrick Mahomes. Maybe we're the 17th pick, but we could have been more aggressive in going after a Patrick Mahomes. We could have been more aggressive in getting maybe a quarterback and just saying, Eli Manning, you're gone. Let's just go after a guy that's already better at this point. Maybe, I don't know, a Tom Brady. I give an example, but we could have gone after a Russell Wilson, a guy who loves New York, who loves the idea of New York. New York wasn't on his list of teams, but that's because I think it's more of like a management issue with the Jets and then the Giants kind of just sticking it to Daniel Jones. But then again, he did list Dallas, so I'm not too sure about that. But man, John Mara has the difference is he meddles a little bit too much, which if you picture it, what teams are successful in our minds, in our opinion, there are 2 ways you can look at it. You could say, okay, we have a second-year head coach, Joe Judge, team buying in, culture. You could say culture lasts more than just a spark and a system, kind of like Kevin Stefanski, maybe you could say. Oh, that system in Minnesota did last a lot, but more than a specific system like a Chip Kelly, like an air raid, it lasts a while because you can adjust based on your scheme. Or you can look at it and say, well, what system works where you overpay for players that are going to be injured and you have a meddling owner, kind of like a Jerry Jones, who wants things to happen now. So there are multiple ways you can look at it. And now, obviously, as Giants fans, we look at it in an optimistic way. We're like, okay, this is obviously going to work because Kenny Golladay is great. But if you take a look at the Eagles, what do they think of us right now? They're like, it's a pretty talented team. You have Leonard Williams, maybe add an edge guy in the draft. The secondary is pretty scary, but all of a sudden, Jabril Peppers has an injury history. Don't forget. You have Logan Ryan. He's pretty good. No, he doesn't really have an injury history. Adoree Jackson does. James Bradbury, second-year cornerback. We've already seen guys like Jonas Jenkins that kind of fall off a little bit. Blake Martinez wasn't looked at as highly as he was until last year. You had people saying he's a negative. You had that franchise guy saying he was a negative to the Green Bay Packers. Maybe that's because of how they used him. But you take a look at the offense. people are like, oh, Daniel Jones is the 4th best quarterback in this division. We obviously think not because we're Giants fans, but take a little bit of a step back and if you look at other fans. But I'm a biased Giants fan. I think we have a top 10 roster in this league easy. They had the betting odds. I posted it on my BNA Sports. I go, they have us as the 15th best team in the NFC. The 15th best team. The only team worse is the Lions. And it's by a lot, but like it's 30 plus 33 to plus 60. 33 to 1 to 60 to 1. But still, there's something that people don't like about this team. And we have to, basically what I'm trying to say in this video is we have to acknowledge that people don't think that we're as good as we think we are. And I don't know why. Like, maybe it's the offensive line. Maybe it's the, no lack of a little bit of a sexy pass rush. But we're going to use our defensive scheme. And I think that our coaches are really underrated. And that's what's kind of lift this up. And then on a lighter note to finish the video, we have Michael Strahan, who got the gap between his teeth fixed. I thought it was going to be an April Fool's joke maybe, but I don't know. Maybe it is. You have Aaron Judge who did the same thing as well. Man, it was just so iconic, and now you're not gonna look at him in the same way. But I really don't blame him for fixing it. We had it has a long-lasting image in our mind. We don't really see Michael Strahan on a day in, day out basis. We're always gonna remember him for the gap between his teeth. I don't know why I'm talking about this so seriously, but it's pretty big news. They're probably the 3rd best player in the Giants franchise history. LT, Eli Manning, Phil Simms. Who am I forgetting? You can say Mark Bavaro. I don't really know that deep into Giants history, sorry. But, like, he's top 3 player in Giants history. And now all of a sudden a big change. And I'm all for it. Why not? It's his life. It's his teeth. But, yeah, it's not like he was making money off his teeth. It wasn't like that was his thing. It wasn't, I'm trying to think of, like, a big thing. It wasn't like a porn star with breast implants. I don't know. But I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Let me know what you guys think. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye, guys.